Hello! I'm super excited for today's video because today I decided that I'm going to be creating a story. So for today, and probably for the next couple videos, I'm just going to be sketching out some characters and I'm going to be sharing a little bit about them while I sketch. So the story that I'm creating this character for, it's called Cloudbound. It's an original story written by me, and I'm going to try and see if I can create a webtoon out of it. But anyways, so in the world of Cloudbound, there's these different places that are kind of based off of like just one aspect of nature. For example, the mainland, which is kind of themed off of a meadowy landscape, is called the Grays, and the people who live there are called Grazers. Grazers are kind of themed off of animals. They're people, but with some animal traits, like some people might have paws, some people might have a tail, things like that. Right above it is another place that I simply call the sky. The people who live here are called Skylier, and they have the ability to fly. The main character, Nivielle, or Nivi for short, she lives in the sky, but she's a grazer. Nobody knows how she ended up there because one day she was just found outside of UFly, which is an acronym for the University for Levitating Youngsters. Ari, an old teacher who works at UFly, found Nivi and raised her as her own. Nivi, being a grazer in the Skylier place, she can't fly, well, everybody else can. Obviously, the school is to teach people how to fly, and since Ari works there, Nivi was able to get into the school so she could try to learn how to fly even though everybody knew it would be impossible. Nivi is really ashamed of the fact that she is a grazer, and so she tries to hide it as much as possible. As you can see in her character design, I gave her these like really long sleeves that cover her hands or paws because she has paws. Despite that, she actually gets through a lot of years in the school. UFly is basically the only school in all of the sky. It acts as kindergarten through high school. So there's a very broad range of students. She gets through until she's 17 when Ari dies. And since Ari was her only ticket into UFly, they kicked her out. She desperately wants to fly though, so she can be like everybody else. So Nivi asks the UFly staff if there is any job that she could get at UFly so that she can stay there a little while she secretly learns to fly. And so they say okay and give her the only job that like doesn't require her to fly, which is a tutor for defiant kids, aka the person who's in charge of detention and stuff. She doesn't want to stay there. She is planning on learning as much as she can on how to fly while nobody is at detention. And then she's gonna try and leave UFly because she kind of hates it there. Nivi's dream job ever is to be in a flight. And a flight is basically just a group of people who go around the places in my story and like deliver messages. They're kind of the postal service, which is a really weird dream job to have. But the point is that she wants to go out and explore places, but she needs to be able to fly in order to be in a flight, because it's a flight. And so that is why she is kind of in denial about never being able to fly in the first place. Well, that is basically all I've got for my character, Nivi. And I guess just tune in for the next character when I post it next week. Thanks for watching this video, and goodbye.